here's a quick vid of me rock crawlers. Bought this one for Christmas. My wife bought me it. I've always been a fan of Jeeps and radio controlled. As you can see, it's just an FTX Outlaw with like a black Land Rover shell on it. I liked the way it drove and just generally had good fun with it, so I decided to buy a Maverick Scout. When I bought the Scout, it had far too much twist on it, and basically I wanted to do one that was more of a scaler. The one you'll see now isn't scale. I've had loads of people telling me it's not scale, but I tell you what, it is absolutely great fun. What I've basically done to it was, it's still the Maverick Scout underneath, and it's an ongoing project. I mean, I've just painted that up today. Bought that, comes in white. You just paint it up and it'll glue on where that grill went. It's actually a Land Rover D90 shell that I bought for the FX, but there was no way it was fitting on that. So I managed to get a Maverick Scout on eBay at Christmas for $113. So as I say, tried to put the Land Rover shell on it. It was far too high, and every time I went forward or reversed, the twist torque was unbelievable. So what you'll see now, it looks like a bit of a Meccano set, but it works. It's just attached with 4 pins, because as you know, the Land Rover shell is normally meant to clip onto the side. So move the shell out the way. What I've done is moved 2 pieces of aluminium bar, so long. I mean, I'm going to use them after. I'm going to make a little bracket and I'm going to anchor the winch onto the front and the bull bar I've ordered. The idea is I need the battery at the front to create more weight, and it keeps the weight a bit more central than on the side at the back. So obviously the battery is coming off there. With the 2 bars, I used the Maverick's actual struts to attach the shocks. Pinched the shocks off one of the other trucks I've got because they're a lot lower, and it does actually, it's working. As I say, these, I couldn't figure out how to put this third Land Rover shell on. It was really testing me, and believe it or not, went to the pound shop and got black Meccano sets, and as you can see, I've used them to put the steps on and stuff. All I've done is moved the whole electric tray, not undone anything, moved that near the back, tech screwed them straight in, and just put an extension servo wire onto the front. The idea was that I was going to put a servo on the back of it and have it dual steering. I've left that now because it's just as much fun the way it is. As I say, the bracket's going to go off the front here and under the body. Winch will go on, bull bar will go on, and then it's just another servo extension. The actual shell itself, I mean, I'm quite happy with the shell. Them wires you can't see once it's all on, it's just because it's a work in progress. Couple of stickers on it. Lucky enough I had this spray paint in my workshop, and it seems to work. All the lights work on it. And I originally wanted the Land Rover shell, as I said, for the FTX, but there's just, if you look at the actual wheelbase, there is no way that is going on there. Plus I wanted the fatter wheels on it anyway, and the higher wheels. So the plan for today, when the bull bar comes, obviously get that fitted, so that's all in one. So the only thing I'm putting on is the shell. The shell itself has got 4 little screws in. They've just pushed through the side, and they marry up with them holes there. Now I originally made the brackets out of, they were steel and they were quite heavy, but these little things here, I mean, out of the pound shop. The good thing about the Maverick shell as well, the chassis, is it can all be drilled. I mean, I've put extra holes in this, and it's lowered it down and creates a lot more twist torque, or torque twist. As I say, I am no expert, but to be honest with you, when I've been out with it, it's great fun. It didn't break the bank. I mean, all my mates have axles and there's a couple of others with Tamiya's that I've spent an absolute fortune on, and believe it or not, this will match them. A lot of people said I've got to upgrade the electrics. To be honest, if it ain't broke, I ain't fixing it. But it's nearly finished, and then I'm going to get hopefully a new bright Land Rover shell for this one, because I just don't like that shell. And that's where we're up to. As I say, it's no super built crawler, and it's not scale like I've been told, but it's so much fun. And for 113 quid, it's cost me, I think the dearest thing I bought was the shell in this country. They wanted 80 odd quid. Ordered one off the net, 35 quid, free delivery. It was here within 7 days. Comes in white, and I've just sold the interior, obviously, because I can't use it. But it looks really good with all the lights on. The next one I post will be of it actually running. And that's it. Thanks a lot.